What's up, guys? Tony Maritato here. And so in today's video, I want to explore 4 just random sample personal brand websites, because I think most of you guys who are starting a mobile practice, you don't have a brick and mortar clinic, you don't have a physical presence location. I think it's a mistake to look at other existing physical therapy practice websites and try to model what they're doing. Because one, most of those sites were created back in the early 2000s. 2, we're living in a different digital economy. We need to be able to implement digital commerce. And 3, being a mobile therapist provides you with a unique advantage that we want to leverage. And the advantage is you are the brand. You, the person, are the brand. So let's take a look at a couple websites that I like outside the world of physical therapy, and we'll talk about how they apply to the world. So this is Graham Cochran. Now, I've got his website up because I also like to model what he's doing as a way for therapists to sell education, to sell coaching, to sell digital courses. This is Graham's homepage. You're going to see a trend here. So you see the picture of Graham front and center, not a random stock photography, not something, unrelated. It is the person. You see the headline, want to get paid for what you know. And then the subheading, I'll show you how to get started, make your first $1,000 a month in just 30 minutes a day. Watch this free workshop. And as we scroll down through the homepage, we have some social proof with, HuffPost, Forbes, Yahoo. We have his book, which I would say, again, is social proof. My new book, How to Get Paid for What You Know, on Amazon, on Barnes & Noble. We've got my story, from food stamps to 7 figures, business owners. So as a therapist, as a mobile therapist, PT, OT, SLP, I would effectively model, look how clean, white background. We've got real photos. So you haven't seen a single piece of stock photography on this site yet. But what I would do is I would model this in a way that applies to you and your practice. So I would absolutely have some great photos of yourself. You could do it with your phone, or you could hire a photographer. You have a very clean above the fold call to action with maybe this will take them to a video, an email opt-in, something along those lines. And then as we go through, if you have an ebook or something digital that they can download, you can publish it here. But I think my story, I think this is what patients are looking for. They want to know why they should work with you, what's special about you, what's different about you. They want to relate to you on a personal level. Now, what Graham doesn't have here, without me having to click on something, he doesn't have a video. He doesn't have an introduction video that allows me to hear his voice, see his mannerisms, get a sense for who he is. If we look across the top, we've got a very basic About Me page. This is where you're going to share your story, why you're passionate about what you do, what your treatment philosophy is, what's important to you. There's the blog. And, again, very clean. He's got a video on every single one of his blog posts. And then we've got coaching, and maybe for you, it's the therapy service. But he's got 3 options, really simple. And if I click on any of these, here's his welcome video for this particular product. We've got some social proof taken from Facebook. We've got a little information about him, the product, what he does. This is a really long form sales page, which is pretty typical. He's got explaining module 1, your roadmap, module 2, your website. If anybody's going through this, it's really because they are genuinely interested and they want this information. He's got it broken up in different color backgrounds, so it kind of brings some visual appeal. We've got bonuses. If you look at any typical sales page, that's what you've got. And then here, buy access today, all of this for only one payment of $497. So if you think of what you typically offer, you might have a $497 offer. It might include 30 days of online access. It might include text messaging and email support. It might include one face-to-face Zoom call to perform the evaluation, develop the plan of care, establish patient-centric goals. Whatever it is, 5 things, 6 things, 9 things that you're going to offer for that at that $497 price point, you would just list everything out, and then you list examples of other people who have done it. If you don't have examples of other people who have done it, then you find examples that are relatable. He does have a lower cost, but like, to me, this doesn't make sense. You know, to drop $100 for a basic plan versus the platinum. I don't know about you, but I always like 3. So I would look at basic, you know, gold and platinum. Maybe the platinum plan is like $1,500 or $2,700. But I really like the way he has his site laid out, and I can pretty much tell you, you're not going to find a physical therapy, occupational therapy website laid out like this. Let's switch gears. Let's look at Marie Forleo. So this is her homepage. Now, similar, you've got videos playing in the background. You've got her headline here, "Are you ready for a whole new life?" As I scroll down, she's got an immediate opt-in, first name and email. She's got a little blurb about her. Very similar format. She's got the same social proof icons. We've got a watch and learn video, get inspired, award-winning show, Marie TV. We've got more, you know, #1 New York Times bestseller. We've got a student gets results. So like, if I go back for a second to Graham's website, I go back to his homepage, we've got him, and at the top, we've got Marie. We've got the same social proof, the book, the personal story. We've got the opt-in, the personal story, the social proof, right? It's virtually the same stuff, just laid out and formatted a little bit differently. Once I scroll down, we've got more social proof photos of her with multiple celebrities. We've got her in the background, and then just the footer of the page. If we go to another Boss Babe website, we've got the video playing in the background. So both Marie and Boss Babe have the same kind of shaded video playing in the background. We've got the headline, we've got the join our community button, we've got the same social proof, we've got meet the original Our Story, the original Boss Babes. Are you seeing a trend? We've got their blog, we've got a pop-up, which I'm not a fan of pop-ups. Must listen to podcast. So, you know, instead of a book, podcast, watch the YouTube channel, a little quote, and their Instagram. And then finally, the last one, Adam Enfroy. This is his homepage. Immediate email opt-in right at the top. We've got the headline, learn how to start a profitable blog. We've got join 77,000 other bloggers. We've got 3 little, you know, master your blog, scale your blog backlink, increase your business. These are clickable links. I'm not a huge fan of this section, how to start a blog. We've got some proof, some Google Analytics. We've got the same social proof with Yahoo Finance, Business Insiders. Quotes, you know, Pat Flynn, smart passive income. He's a huge influencer in the space. Let's see, I can sum up everything I've learned in one sentence. A little bit of information about his background. Like I said, I don't like his as much, but it is a massively successful blog and website. Then he goes into his how-to guides, his business software, My Story, which is the About Me page. But universally, like all of these, you can go to another one. What I'll do is I'll go to Tony Robbins. We look at Tony Robbins as a personal brand. As soon as I land on his homepage, it's going to load here in just a second. We should see, he's loading super slow. Let's go to Garyvee, his personal page. So we've got this, which is a playable video. We've got how he builds businesses. Watch this. So a YouTube video or video. The same social proof icons. We've got some blog posts. Stay in touch. So here's the opt-in. Every one of these pages has social proof. Every one of these pages has an opt-in somewhere. Here's the Tony Robbins. We've got him front and center. We scroll down. We've got some of the offerings that he has, training programs, private coaching, information about him, Tony's full bio, a video talking about him, success stories from famous individuals he's worked with, upcoming events, read, watch, listen, so different ways to consume his content. So I don't know why I don't see more of this in the world of physical therapy. You know, if I was going to do a search, so New York physical therapist, and we click on the first one that shows up, we go to their website. That is the .gov website, so that's not what we're looking for. Let's see if we can find an actual clinic website. Here we go. Look at the difference. So I don't see a human. Yeah, that's probably a picture from the inside of their clinic. There's a picture from the inside of their clinic. Here are some of the guys. I don't know that these are the PTs I want to hire to work with me. They look more like the executive team than the clinical team. And maybe, their target demographic is going to be like people on Wall Street. But we come down here. These are all stock photography photos. These little icons don't really resonate. Those aren't real people. They're not real patients. More stock photography. None of the other websites had any stock photography. This website is primarily stock photography. So any website you go to in the world of physical therapy, you're going to see this kind of stuff. I just don't think, again, bland, generic. There's nothing for me to connect to here. Who am I working with? Who am I seeing? Maybe these are real photos. This one certainly is not a real photo. This one's not a real photo. That's, a useless photo. So I wish you the best. If you guys want more information like this, if you want to talk more about how to create your personal brand, build your personal brand website, get traffic to your website, just let me know. Post in the comments. I share a lot of these videos, but I don't know that anybody actually is interested in this information. So if you are, just let me know. Catch you guys later.